Hello and good afternoon. My name is Neil and I'm going to walk you around this Astra, tell you what you need to know about it. So for starters then, it's a 1.8 SRI 3-door dual fuel car, factory fitted dual fuel, congestion charge exempt in London. Runs on LPG, which is 46 pence a litre here at Monkton Combe Garage. It's a very rare car. It's the first one I've seen and first one I've owned, 1.8 SRI 3-door. Also, it has an electric sunroof, which is rather rare. So it has the air conditioning and electric tilt and slide sunroof. It's in metallic sapphire black, just the one owner from ALD Automotive Lease Company. Full service history, printout and all the bits, but we'll go through that later. What's going to happen here then is I'm just going to show you around the car basically, so that if you've got to come from some distance, you'll know all about it. Hopefully it'll answer all your questions. So, dual fuel, factory fitted, runs on LPG, 46p a litre. Car will basically take about 40 litres of LPG and do approximately 250 to 300 miles on a tank, which makes £20 per sort of 250. That's very, very good value for money. You can't get better than that for cheap motoring. Performance-wise, well, the LPG basically doesn't really affect the performance. I run one of these, a 5-door 1.8, and it's nippy. It doesn't really notice much at all on LPG, and I enjoy the fuel economy really mainly. And obviously it's a proper usable motor car to run at something like sort of 7p a mile, which is very respectable. So the SRI then comes with the sport alloys, 16-inch alloys, and the spoiler on the back there. There's the the valance is on the side, and also this one's got front fog lights as well, as you would have seen. Decent sized boot. Let's put our nose into the boot then and just show you what you get in the back. So the baggage shelf is present and correct. There is a brand new spare wheel in the boot there and a first aid kit. The tank is mounted under the back there. Now that tank is a toroidal tank, a donut type tank, and that, as I said, will take about 40 to 42 litres of fuel. And the spare wheel you can take out, put it in your little garage, or use an inflation kit if you so wish. The wheels, well, 16-inch alloys with locking wheel nuts. That's a Michelin tyre, and that's practically about 20% worn, so decent level of tread to go on that. A few minor scratches on the side of this car, very small. They would polish down if you had the time really and the inclination to polish them off. And there are a few minor scratches just at the bottom of the door, but nothing to worry about really. All commensurate with this sort of age, 2003, which is, what, getting on 5 years now. So the car has Michelins again on the front, and that one's about 50% worn. There's a light graze just to this bumper here, which has been touched in again and is in good order, and a small amount of stone chipping to the front leading edge of the bonnet, as you'd expect, but nothing really too bad. The engine's been washed and cleaned, so it looks nice and tidy underneath there, and I've test driven the car and it drives spot on, perfect as you'd expect from a 74,000 mile O3 car. Front fog lights and the lower rear spoiler, sorry, the lower spoiler on the front there. Again, Michelin tyre, so it's Michelin tyres around. That one's about half worn again. This side's a bit cleaner, a bit tidier. No scratches really to report. Oh, excuse me, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll cut to the history now, whilst my phone's ringing. Right then, let's dive into the interior, and we'll have a look and see what this car's got to offer inside. So, for starters then, the interior actually is very tidy. It's been well looked after. It's got electric windows and electric mirrors. Obviously being the 3-door, the seats move up and down, and have lumbar support as well. The back of the car is tidy as well. Speakers in the back here. 3 headrests, 3 inertia wheel belts. Good for safety. And the centre armrest with the little ski flap there as well. But 3 belts are handy when you've got 3 proper children in the back. That gives good security. The pockets are in the back of the seats there. Okay. Pockets and drink holders, etc. The floor well is in really good order, no holes in the floor, and the pedal rubbers are fairly good as well, nothing to worry about there. Let's just jump in a second then. So, right, in the car we've got remote locking, unfortunately just with 1 key, very easy to get hold of another one. In fact, they might come through, sometimes they do. Remote locking immobiliser and the alarm as well. It's got the sound audible alarm system. It's got a decent, nice clean centre console with the 5-speed gearbox and a nice unmarked gear knob. The steering wheel is leather and has fingertip control hi-fi and an airbag, and also again is in tidy order as you'd expect. Very clean interior, unmolested, nice and tidy, and doesn't smell of anything, no pets, that sort of thing, all good. Air conditioning, radio CD, and has the Nokia hands-free kit with a Bluetooth facility. Now that Bluetooth will work with any hands-free kit. You just press the button to answer it, and then you can adjust the volume on that outer ring. So air conditioning, 4-speed fan, and also electric sunroof. Now very seldomly ever see this electric sunroof with these cars. I should imagine it was quite an expensive option, so it's very nice to have both the sunroof and the air conditioning. Now then, LPG, here we go. So basically very simple to operate. There's the switch, that's now on LPG. So if I switch it across to petrol, there we are, petrol, car runs and starts on the petrol, and then it switches across to LPG. It flashes for a couple of seconds till it reaches temperature, and then it goes on to LPG, which it's done now. Now the gauge basically represents both petrol and LPG, dual fuel gauge, dual purpose gauge. This one will come with virtually a full tank of LPG. Nice white dials showing 74,031 miles. ABS brakes, traction control. Let's just turn all the lights on again, so there we can see hopefully ABS brakes if I can. Oh, it's actually quite a bright day, but yeah, ABS, all lights go out. Okay then, so we got a horn, obviously, cruise control on this one, so there's the cruise control. Okay, Nokia hands-free, alarm, power sounder alarm. What else can we say about it in here? 5-speed box, the clutch is nice, it's got a good clutch, it's not stiff or tight or anything like that. It's got the rear wiper, all works fine. Okay, light in the glove box there, all works fine, and there's all the books there. Okay, electric windows, all working fine, both sides. Okay, one touch on the driver's side, just press a button once and it all goes up on its own tinted glass as well. Don't know about one touch, yep, one touch on the driver's side as well. That's good news. Right, lovely, power steering. I think they're electric power steering on these, so they got a nice easy power steering system. Okay, lovely, right. Test driven by me, car drives absolutely perfectly as you'd expect for 74,000 miles. Nothing to worry about there. Do those front fog lights work? Let's just check that out a minute. I'm sure they do. That's the front fog light ones, there we go. Press the button. There's the sunroof. Beasting aerial on the back. There's the glow of those front fog lights. So, nice options. 3-door, dual fuel LPG SRI with 1.8. It's 115 brake horsepower, if I'm not mistaken. Small little blemish to the front bumper there as well. That's about it really. Just a minor amount of scratches and marks, nothing really to worry about. Okay, also with the car there is the toolkit, okay, which has the jack wheel brace. There's the locking wheel nut. There are a set of used carpet mats to go with it, and also a little kit with warning triangle and fire extinguisher and a little luminous vest, high vis vest. Okay then, so we've got some kit there as well. Now, do give me a call on this car. We can supply you with the documents for registering it for a congestion charge exemption in London, saving you £8 a day. That could be a total of £2,000 a year if you're going in and out of central London. The exhaust is fine. The car sits nice and square. It's got the smoked rear lights as well. All the arches are good. Nice looking SRI there. Okay, I hope that answers all your questions for you. If there's anything I haven't answered, do give me a call and I'll be able to help. Thanks very much for watching once again. Bye bye.